Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, those are the unalienable rights listed in the Declaration of Independence. And for most of us, it's the last four words that really give us the most trouble, the pursuit of happiness. In his new book, Be Happy, Release the Power of Happiness in You, Dr. Robert Holden tells us that true happiness can be found if you're willing to fully participate in your life now. And Dr. Holden, it's great to have you with us this morning.
Thank you, Gene.
Let's talk about happiness. A lot of people look at this as kind of a utopian thing. They know what happiness is. They hear people talk about it. They know it's out there, but they can't grab it for themselves. When did that kind of start developing for people, where they knew happiness was there, but they said, man, I'm never going to have it?
It's interesting. In recent times, I think it's safe to say the pursuit of happiness has speeded up. And we have got better at chasing happiness than ever before, but for some reason we don't experience it. This is a dilemma that researchers call static happiness. We have so much more in our life than ever before, and yet when we tune into ourselves and say, am I happy? It's like, not yet. Now, I think one of the problems is that we've defined happiness as something that's going to happen in the future. So we've turned happiness into a chase, and that's why we're able to run faster and live faster and do everything faster than ever before. The thing is, whilst we might be living faster than ever before, I don't think we're actually living well, and we have to get that down.
Live in the moment and find the joy in that moment.
Well, yeah, somewhere along the line we have to stop chasing happiness and actually start bringing happiness into today. You know, let's forget about living a happy life. Let's try and live today well.
You have a 8-week happiness course, is that correct? And scientifically proven, by the way. This is not something you just kind of haphazardly put together.
Created in the UK, government-backed, on our National Health Service. And actually what we did was we had a panel of independent scientists come in and actually measure people's progress through the 8-week program. And we found that the scientists actually found that the people benefited from the program. Most intriguingly, actually their brain function changed. So this wasn't just people feeling better, their physiology changed by doing the exercises in their book. Exactly, a chemical thing in the body happened. When you do these exercises, it actually works.
Let's go through some of the points in your book that you talk about that will help you, and I'll go line by line. You can fill us in here. First, define true happiness.
Well, the most important thing is not to follow somebody else's definition of happiness. It's not going to work. So you have to define your own. You've really got to work out for you what's important. It's like right now with the recession. We have to do a reality check and ask ourselves, what is really important to me? That's the first step to being happy.
Next, you talk about the happiness contract. Explain what you mean by that.
The contract is a metaphor. It's the idea that in the back of your mind, beneath a pile of thoughts, you've already decided how possible it is to be happy, and actually how much happiness is too good to be true. So you have to rethink that one for yourself. For instance, a lot of people in their happiness contract have a little law like, I can be happy once everything is okay. When's that going to be?
Right, exactly.
I can be happy when the grandchildren are all grown up and they're living a great life. That's a long way off.
Right.
We've got to start now.
The receiving meditation. Now, that sounds like an interesting concept.
Well, a lot of us, I think, have become so manic, so busy, so hyperactive in the way we go about life that we're no longer open to what's actually available to us here and now. So the receiving meditation is about allowing yourself to receive and enjoy what's already in your life right now.
And the forgiveness principle is an important one to apply to.
This is huge. You know, I often say in the workshop that actually to be happy you have to give up all hopes for a better past. You know, our past may not have been as perfect as we would like it to have been, but the good news about the past is that it's over. You know, so forgiveness is a key principle here. You know, you can't carry a grievance and be happy. You can't think of yourself as a victim and be happy. So at some point in your life, you've got to ditch the grievance and say it's a new start.
And learn to control what you can control. Things that are over with that you can't control, it's gone. Let it go.
No one's ever been able to control stuff.
Last one quickly here. The gift of happiness is something that, you know, another thing you're trying to emphasize here. Explain what you mean.
This is huge. This is why I wrote the book. The research is very clear on this. We used to think that if we're successful enough, if life is good enough, we'll be happy. The real research is telling us now, if you learn how to be happy, you'll be successful. You'll be successful in your life, your work, and your relationships. So in that sense, happiness is a gift. When you learn how to be happy, your life really will work better for you.
Kind of flips the whole theory upside down.
Completely.
Yeah, because
Isn't that
other people
interesting?
say, well, I'll pursue it and I'll be happy. No, if you're happy, you'll be able to pursue the other stuff.
If you work out what happiness is for you, everything else is going to get easier.
It's a great concept, great information. BeHappy.net is where you can go to find more information on the book. Again, the book is Be Happy, Release the Power of Happiness in You. Dr. Holden, thank you very much for coming by. We appreciate it.
My pleasure, Gene. Thank you.
Congratulations on the book, too. Well done. We have